And welcome to True Blue Politics Daily Podcast for June 10th, 2026. And I am co host Karen from Chicago, and I'm joined with,
Co-host Anita, and you're so good at that, Karen. I mean, you just spit it out the date like
I,
that. It's
I just,
amazing.
you know, I practice in front of a mirror though with a hairbrush.
Is that right?
hmm
Okay,
hmm
I
It
should do
doesn't just
that.
come, it just doesn't come naturally, Anita.
No, like it just seems like it does. Okay,
It's very practiced, very, very, very
okay.
practiced.
Well, you're very good, very
Well,
polished.
thank you, thank you. So the World Cup is started.
Well, it's starting the
Starting
14th.
on the 14th. Yep. And so
It's
there should be interesting.
yes, it's going to be very inviting. Is that's what they're telling us, at
hmm
least.
Is it?
Yes, that's what they're telling us. And Trump, he's an inviting kind of guy. You can
Oh
tell
God, he is like hostess with the
with the
mostest.
mostest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, let's see what he has to say, or what
Oh,
the
okay.
what
Yeah,
the what
let's
the
start. Let's
United
just
States government has to say.
let's kick it off with a message from the regime.
Okay, let's do that.
United States of America. So get ready for something, okay? Just get ready.
Is that is that it? First of all, that's obnoxious. You
So
say
obnoxious.
so obnoxious, and Donald Trump is all over it.
Oh yeah.
Like it's all about him once again.
Of course, because everything is. And so this is from the Department of State on Twitter. The United States is excited to welcome fans from around the world for the FIFA World Cup 2026, coinciding with America's 250th birthday. President Trump is committed to
There you
making
go.
this the greatest sporting event in world history.
President Trump. I mean, this is when have you ever seen that? We've had an Olympics any other time or anything like that. That's a world event where the president,
Never.
President Obama, or President
Right,
Clinton or
right.
even Bush.
He
It's
always has
just,
to make everything about him.
it's about him. Yeah,
Always.
exactly. And it's just going to turn people off. Nobody likes him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. And they'd
Right.
already started seeing people canceling, with all of the ICE activity.
Oh, the
And
threats.
yeah.
Let's play that. Let's just see how inviting our Homeland Security
So
is
this
going to
is Secretary McQueen Mullen.
be. Wait a moment.
The
Which
office
already is already scary.
is
Okay.
very scary. McQueen. Usually,
Mark Wayne.
anybody with Wayne in their name is a serial killer. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, like John Wayne
Yeah,
Gacy or
yeah.
or what's his name that killed that killed LBJ Lee? No,
That was Harvey Lee Harvey.
no,
Oh,
not
no, no,
Lee
no,
Harvey
no, no.
Oswald.
Oh, who? Wait. Oh my
Something
God.
Lee. I know. I can't believe I don't remember his
Wait, who
name.
killed who?
Martin Luther King.
Oh, oh, oh,
And he
oh.
escaped. They caught him. I forget his name. Okay,
James,
I'm embarrassed. James Earl
James
Ray.
Earl Ray.
James Earl
Thank
Ray.
you.
See, they'll have those kind of names. James Earl
James
Ray,
Earl
Lee Harvey
Ray.
Oswald, Mark
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Gacy.
McQueen Mullen.
So Mark Wayne Mullen welcomes you.
So expect that there are some bodies in the
That's
wake of
right.
McQueen Mullen. Okay. So the
Okay.
Office of Intelligence and Analysis will be working with local, international, and federal partners to secure the FIFA World Cup alongside our other DHS Gov
Play the video. Play the
components.
video of
Well,
him.
wait, you told me I'm
Okay.
supposed to read. They will
Oh,
play a critical role in identifying and cracking down on criminal activity to deliver a safe World Cup.
cracking down on criminal activity. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go
Here we
ahead.
go. Okay. Let me start it out here. McQueen. Let me do this again for some reason.
You're either a serial killer or a preacher.
INA. Now that's the Intelligence and Analyst Agency. That
Turn
is,
it up.
well, they're
Yep.
participating with local law enforcement, international.
Can't hear it.
It's all the way up,
plus
honey.
federal here inside the United States. Why? There's a lot of people coming over here for the World Cup. As I said, 5 to 7 million. Not all of them are just fans. INA is out there every day making sure that they're sharing the information and making sure that the right people can track down the bad guys.
The right people? What did he say?
The right people. The right people can track down the bad guys.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds super invite. You know what? Like, could he just, I mean, does that come with a mint on the pillow? Do you think?
Oh, my God. These people are they're just
deranged.
Yeah, and they don't know what they're doing. And you can tell. First of all, they're nativists. They don't want, you can tell they're not, they're in the least bit interested in having people of all these different countries show up, especially brown and black people.
Listen, they're the type of people that on Thanksgiving, they don't want any outsiders to come.
That's right.
You know,
that's right. Or they show up,
or
they
Christmas.
come out with a shotgun.
Yeah, they're the people that if Jesus, Mary, and Joseph showed up at their front door with cold and no shoes, they would tell them to get the fuck out.
Get the fuck off my lawn.
Get off my lawn before I pump you full of lead. Jesus.
No, it's not Jesus. He's not born yet. It's pregnant Mary.
Mary and Joseph. You whore. And they'd call her a whore.
What you trying to do? Have an anchor baby?
Yeah, right, you Holy Ghost. My ass. Now get off my lawn. Get off my porch.
Okay, go on. Move on. It's horrible. These people, they're just clowns.
They're liars. They suck. All of them. Okay, so this is a prediction. The World Cup will be a disaster. This is on the YouTubes at Pull-Ups Pasta Politics. Well, that's fun.
Huh.
Let's see what she has to say. Up. Sound. Hold on. Pull it up.
The World Cup, this time it is with Iraq and Scotland. So the Iraqi player came through Chicago O'Hare, and for 7 hours they interrogated him and went through his phone. They finally let him in, but not the photographer. They held him for over 10 hours and then made him go back. And a whole bunch of fans from Scotland who had approval through this new ESTA form that they had to fill out as far back as December were notified last week that they no longer have the ability to travel to the United States. These are their fans for the Scotland team. And there's really no reason except that the U.S. is just chaotic and has changed the rules, and nobody knows what's going on. These are families who have spent thousands of dollars and lots of time planning these big trips for them and their kids to come to this country. Why? I have no idea. I mean, it's hard enough to get people to come to these games in the U.S. because of everything that's going on here with ICE and CBP. But even the people that want to come are being given such a hard time right now. Really hope it doesn't work out for FIFA. I mean, I would love to see them go bankrupt. This is what they get for giving the orange turd, the fascist in charge of our country right now, a fake peace prize. They deserve every loss and disruption that comes to them. So,
Amen. Yeah, it reminds me. Remember in the beginning of the first term, he did that stupid Muslim ban. I remember how chaotic that was. None of these people know what they're doing. Nope. And it was the same thing when he did that ban on the travel ban when COVID first hit. And it was just a complete chaotic mess.
Yep.
Because these people do not know what they're doing. These are not people who should be in charge of anything. They should not be in charge of a lemonade stand. Never mind the United States of America. And especially, doing things like this. It's
what is it? They're welcome, and I mean, or they're not. Like, I mean, you can't. You're detaining actual referees and soccer players and
coaches. They're also coaches. No, what's funny is because usually authoritarians, they do this kind of stuff well.
I
right?
mean, Hitler
actually did the Olympics.
Yeah,
Putin did an Olympics. Okay. I mean, Brazil, when Bolsonaro was there, But Donald Trump, these people are such fucking morons and they're so incompetent, they can't even pull this off and try to look good. I was thinking about how Hitler, I know people don't like it when I compare him. Some people don't like it. Some people
I
think
love it. I
yeah.
love it when you compare
But
them.
when they had the 1936 Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
they hid all the, the anti-Jew stuff and the anti-Semitism. But it was organized, right? I mean, everybody thought, oh, this
Anita. But it
it
was
was
organized and the
It
trains
was
ran on time.
That's right. I mean, it was terrible. But but they hid all that. So
Well,
people thought, oh, well, you know what? They pulled this off.
he can't be that bad.
No, they were horrible.
He was
of
a
course,
great host. I mean,
well, yeah, except
he's a genocidal maniac, but
my
what a host.
My point is the outside world saw it differently.
Right. Well, yeah.
Okay. Because they
sure.
presented it.
Yes.
They were organized enough to present it in a different way than it really was, of course.
Right.
But Donald Trump can't even pull that off.
No.
Right? No, he's just, we're gonna go crack down and we're gonna be ICE is going to be out there. We're gonna be, making it really tough for anybody to get in here and just horrible.
Cracking down on crime, basically snatching up and harassing people that have decided that they're still willing to come and chance it with this lunatic regime.
Well, a lot of these are, I mean, they're playing. This is it's only every 4 years. This is a big deal. Soccer is the most popular sport in the world.
In the world, yep.
And so, can you imagine if we were having a Super Bowl that's disorganized?
Oh my God. It's just it's a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. I can't, it's so embarrassing. It is just so disgusting.
It's humiliating. But in a way, you know what? Good. The world gets to see these people are morons. They're incompetent. You should not respect them.
No, definitely not.
And this is what they're all about. So,
this is who they are.
Yeah. So,
anyway. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play, this is World Cup fail. Fans flee to Canada and Mexico as Trump economy burns.
Yeah, wait. Well, this is large man abroad. I just want to say that. That's his handle.
Yep.
26th World Cup in America is really turning out to be an embarrassment and highlight the failure in leadership that we actually have in this country. Now, we were promised a historic windfall, and instead, we're watching a masterclass in how to bankrupt your own bartenders in this great country. We had the White House and FIFA actually stood at podiums and told us that this tournament was going to create nearly 200,000 jobs. They told us that the 11 host cities were about to be flooded with a tidal wave of international capital consumer spending and tourism revenue that would buffer the American working class against inflation. For years now, we've been subjected to an endless drumbeat of biosecurity and border integrity. We've watched politicians engineer a massive high-stress security apparatus designed to make the American border impenetrable. They cheered as they implemented sweeping travel bans, complex digital device screenings, and extreme visa friction. Well, congratulations to the architects of this policy because it worked. It worked so incredibly well that the rest of the world is literally terrified. No, too disgusted to actually step foot on U.S. soil. So while the U.S. domestic tourism industry gets absolutely hammered by flat occupancies, price gouging, and unprecedented cancellation rates, Canada and Mexico have been eating our lunch. And they've been running multi-billion-dollar geopolitical arbitrage on our own incompetence. And wait until you actually see where the Iranian national team are sleeping, because that's the ultimate humiliation for the architects of Fortress America.
Yeah, the Iranians are having to sleep. They're playing, I think it's in San Diego, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to go across the border, and that's where they spend their money, and their time in Mexico. So that's a great plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it is mostly it's Muslims and Black, mostly African countries and stuff like that are being harassed. Of course, yeah.
By design.
Although when she said the Scottish,
Well,
fans.
oh no. Well, that's probably because he has a grudge against the people in
That's
Scotland
true.
as
It's
well.
those windmills.
Yeah, because of the windmills and because they,
His
they
golf
didn't,
course.
yeah, they fought him on, destroying the last natural berm in Scotland,
And his
wildlife
mother's from there.
left
His mother is
refuge.
from
Oh
there.
no, I know, but he has disdain because they dared to challenge him. And by
Yeah,
the way, remember the welcomes that he gets every time he
that's
steps
true.
his fat keister in Scotland. They're not
They
nice.
just
They're not nice to him. They say mean things to him, Anita. Should
they
he,
yell at him.
what? Yeah. So of
They yell
course
at him.
Scott. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
yeah. It's every black and brown country, and then also Scotland.
Everybody that's been mean to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Hmm.
So Mayor Zoran Mamdani from
Mandani.
his Twitter page, soccer would not exist without immigrants. Immigrants play and coach the game, work in the stadiums, fill the stands, and make celebrations like the World Cup possible. 6 of the players on the U.S. men's national team are immigrants. We will not allow ICE or anyone else to sow fear in our communities, especially at this moment as the world comes to our city. We will stand proudly with our immigrant neighbors and reject these attacks for what they are, an attempt to divide us. And so this is in response to Bloomberg. The Trump administration has drawn up a plan to surge U.S. immigration and customs enforcement personnel to New York City, a move that threatens to escalate tensions with New York Governor Kathy Hochul over the president's migrant crackdown.
Yeah, it's so bad because these cities were supposed to make money off of this. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty lucrative for these cities.
Mm-hmm.
Zoran Mondani was giving away tickets
Mm-hmm.
to the World Cup there. I mean, they're pissed.
Yep.
And these other cities in these states, like I think there's one in Kansas or Kansas City. Is it Kansas City? They were supposed to have one, and they're struggling. Nobody wants to go there.
Mm.
There's
Yeah.
some other places around the country they're all struggling. And I mean, maybe New York will do better,
Yeah.
but not if he's going to have this. And Zoran Mondani sees that, right? So he's trying to stop it or, head him off
Yep.
by putting this out there. But Jesus Christ.
I know.
Th-
It could,
these-
well,
They're so
you know what?
welcoming.
They'll fuck it up. I mean, anything that Trump has a hand in gets fucked up.
Oh, of course. And you know what? Guess what? We're going to have the Olympics in California in 2028.
Right.
So let's see how that goes. I
See
mean,
how that goes. Exactly.
it is California, so maybe they'll be able to pull it off. But
Yeah.
you know,
Well, hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully.
yeah, if
Ay.
Donald Trump doesn't interfere,
Exactly.
I hope he did. But
Please.
I mean, who knows? I mean, he's deteriorating.
Please, God. Furkan, okay, and I'm gonna never be able to get this last name. Gozukara on Twitter, disgusting. Sky News confirms Washington humiliatingly blocked Africa's prominent top referee Omar Artan from the World Cup. I'm gonna go ahead and play this video for us.
Okay. Is it playing?
FIFA are having to deal with an unfortunate and embarrassing situation as Africa's top referee has been refused permission to enter the US. Omar Artan was set to become the first Somalian to referee at a World Cup, but he was turned back when he landed at Miami International Airport, and he's now back in Istanbul. He believed he had a valid visa to work in the US, even though Somalia are on the US's travel ban list. Artan was the Confederation of African Football's 2025 Referee of the Year, and he's been a FIFA referee since 2018. An advisor to the Somalian Sports Ministry, Sise Aden Abshir, has told AFP Omar is one of Africa's most respected referees. Denying him entry not only harms him personally, but it also undermines football's commitment to fairness, merit, and the spirit of fair play. Omar Artan was due to be one of the 170 officials working at this World Cup, but he's currently back in Turkey.
That's a big deal. Oh, by the way, he got a hero's welcome when he returned home, and he says he's hoping to be back refereeing for the World Cup in 20. I guess it's He said 2028, but that doesn't make any sense. It's every 4 years, but he's going to be doing that again. But I mean, this is such an embarrassment. That was Sky News from Britain.
Yep. Yep.
So, the world's catching on.
Yep.
To realizing what we're all about right now.
Yep. And then, listen, also from Furkan Gazukara, Al Jazeera exposes massive World Cup price gouging. A standard $13 train ticket will skyrocket to a staggering $98 on match days. Boston is also raising $20 fares to $80. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this video. Man, we're such great hosts, aren't we?
I know, aren't we? So welcoming.
So welcoming. Okay,
we're going to detain you.
I have to bring this all the way back, okay, and then just give it 10 seconds, okay?
For millions of commuters, New York's Penn Station is a way to get to work. But for many World Cup fans, it could be the start of a very expensive journey.
Ticket to the stadium normally costs me $13, but fast forward to the first match between Brazil and Morocco, this same ticket will cost me a whopping $98.
I would say it's fair to the people trying to make money, of course. Who want to just go watch the games, want to see the country represent their soccer teams.
And it's not just New York. In Boston, a $20 train ride to Gillette Stadium will cost $80 on match days.
It's, you know what, and there's got to be, FIFA, they're so corrupt anyway, right? And they jacked up these prices everywhere, thinking they were going to get all these people showing up, and they're not.
Yep.
Not only are we going to, maybe throw you in a detention camp, well, first we're going to take all your money.
Right. Oh my God. And so this is World Cup 2026 Daily. The Senegalese delegation gets this treatment on arrival in the USA. Full tarmac searches. I'm going to go ahead and just.
Oh, this is horrible. Yeah.
Okay. So I've got to bring it back because he sings.
This is my fault because I don't give it to her rewound. I'm not kind.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
Pas des mêmes plastique yi tamit dañ koy vérifier ba am ñëw dañuy tamit ñu tamit ëppal nañ de tu veux rester ici non mon gars ay door ay tic comme kii c'est trop froid
what the fuck.
I can't see. I don't know what they're saying, but yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It's humiliating these people. They're players. They're coming here, players and their support are coming, and they're getting searched, and their bags are being searched on the tarmac.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. And so there was some breaking news from LBC that you sent me.
I sent you this. I just saw.
Okay.
This is very disturbing. And this is people need to understand this before they make plans to come here.
In technical context, which is when a World Cup is awarded, and obviously countries really vie for this because of what it is as a global party. There are all sorts of contractual provisions about how a tournament basically has to give certain guarantees, literal guarantees of the terms used, about freedom of movement for participating nations, about kind of entry and all this sort of thing. And FIFA evidently has, and this despite Infantino's very craven relationship with Donald Trump, hasn't been able to secure those guarantees. And there's obviously an extra dimension to this because all of this has been flagged. I mean, you mentioned kind of about white supremacy there. Well, I mean, it's not a coincidence. All of the countries or all of the individuals that have faced issues so far have been from Muslim countries. And of course, this is on the back of one of Trump's executive orders was colloquially referred to as the Muslim ban. So, I mean,
Yep. Yeah. And, you're seeing it with the Senegalese players and the referee from Africa. I mean, it's
Somalia.
Yes, from Somalia. It's so obviously
what's going on here.
Racist. And Scotland.
And Scotland, because yes. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't harass the Irish either.
No.
Because, they don't like Donald Trump either.
No.
But then again, Scotland really gets to him because he goes there to play golf.
Well,
So
and they pushed back. They didn't give him everything that he
yeah,
wanted, and the people fucking hate him there, just like they hate him everywhere. He receives protests and just like horrible receptions everywhere he goes, including, right here at Madison Square Garden and every,
yeah.
I mean,
Did you notice that he doesn't? You remember how Obama, Bill Clinton, everybody, John F. Kennedy, they all went to Ireland, they
mhm.
went to Germany,
Oh my
they went to
God.
all these other countries.
Yeah.
Donald Trump doesn't do that.
Nope.
Even when he goes to places like for NATO, when he used to, he just kind of stays around that area. He does not go into the actual country and the people, let the people see him.
Oh no.
Like, but
Well,
in
even,
Ireland,
but the only places he will go is like Saudi
that's
Arabia
what I mean. Saudi
or
Arabia,
yeah,
or
or
yeah, I'm
or
surprised,
to yeah, North Korea.
or
Yeah.
Israel.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's been to Israel, but I'll tell you what, I'm surprised he hasn't gone to Russia yet.
Oh God. Just wait, there's
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Maybe that'll be, when he flees to Russia.
Where does he go? He's been to Saudi Arabia a
Yeah.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
And where else does he? I don't think he leaves very
He
often.
doesn't. He goes to Alaska to meet on a tarmac.
Yeah, he met Putin there, but other
Mm-hmm.
than that, I can't remember him really
No.
traveling a lot,
No.
you know.
No.
So
No. Because he sucks. Everybody
he
hates him.
sucks.
He
Well,
smells.
he smells and he's
Mhm.
old and he's decaying.
And he's decaying
Yeah.
before our very eyes. Oh
Yep.
God, Anita, what
I
an
know.
embarrassment. It's just such an embarrassment. I
Well, this
mean,
is
we
such a
just,
disaster. That's why, when you think about the our birthday, 250th birthday
hmm
celebration, and this, all
hmm
these things happening while he's president is such a fucking disaster.
it's a disaster. He is such a shit stain on this country. And I mean, were we perfect? No, we weren't perfect. But you know what? This is just the
We
bottom
could pull
of the
this off.
barrel. I mean, seriously, if we can get out of this, if we can get out of this, I mean, if there's anything that, potentially could be gained by this, is that there is no more plausible deniability. It is clear as the noses on our faces that we are a racist country, that we are a misogynistic country, and that there are a bunch of dumb fucks in the Republican Party, evil dumb fucks that have done everything in their power to hurt regular Americans. Anytime we've been in a crisis, they obstruct. They never show up. And obviously, they are so inept
Eh,
that they are able to be infiltrated and taken over by this shit stain.
well, that's why they love him.
Yep.
They love him
And that's
because,
why Russia loves him.
yeah, because look what he's doing.
Mhm.
He's doing, he's fulfilling all their horrible dreams
Yep.
of destroying us. I mean, every Republican idea has
hmm
just made us poor and weaker.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
here we've got the, the worst of the worst in charge,
hmm
fulfilling all their, horrible, ideas
Yep.
they've always wanted to do. They've always wanted to, if they could, they would ban Muslims and, harass people on the street and try to get rid of every brown person they saw.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, it's obvious. Like, look, you're supposed to be playing host to the world, and instead of just, doing that and being welcoming and, you create this hostile environment that now nobody wants to come to. I mean, we barely want to be here. I can't even imagine. Like, why in the world would anybody from another country want to come here?
Yes, I don't understand either. I mean, seriously, I want to warn anybody outside of this
Don't
country, do
come
not
here.
come here right
Don't
now.
come here. Exactly.
But it's so sad because when Obama was president, people loved us. I mean,
When
I remember
Joe Biden.
when Joe Biden was president too, but I'm saying when they saw us elect the
hmm
first black president, it was like, I just think that people saw that and thought, oh, the United States is, a great country,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, they're finally figuring it out.
Yeah. And then, and Obama would go places. I remember how much he was just loved all over the world. And
Yeah.
Biden too. But
Yeah, it definitely gave, it definitely gave me hope. And of course, then what we all witnessed after that from people that all the racists started coming out of the woodwork and started,
yeah, because we
like
always
people,
knew. We always knew.
we always
Yeah, we
knew.
always knew
We
that it
always
was,
knew,
yeah,
but it
that
was
this was
like,
not
but we
a,
were like,
yeah,
oh, okay, well, hey, we did this. And then when people, that we've known forever start coming out of the, coming out from under the rocks and start just being openly racist,
yeah,
it was like, oh,
yeah.
shit.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
it
black
freaked them
people knew.
out.
Yeah, black
Well,
people
remember,
knew.
oh,
We're
they
like,
knew.
yeah.
But remember, like Megyn Kelly said, you know what? It broke them. So,
Hmm. Yeah.
Obama broke them
Yep. Yeah.
because they could not handle a black president.
Hmm.
And all these, and Donald Trump, you know what? He was the birther. He was king of the birthers.
Right.
So what is a bigger, slap in the face to
Yeah.
people, to Barack Obama,
Right.
than electing Donald Trump?
I know. I know. I just remember, as we're talking about it, that opening for SNL after Hillary Clinton, and
Yeah.
it was Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, and all the white people are reacting, and they were just like, yeah. It's
Mm,
like
yeah.
this is not a surprise to us. And then the movie, if you haven't seen it, Get Out,
Oh, I
which
love
is
that movie.
basically, I
Yeah.
mean, it is such a oh my God, it is so what's the word I'm looking for? It is such a mirror
Yeah.
to, white liberals in particular. It
Who
is
think they're
like,
not racist and will
yeah,
tell you, oh, they're not racist because they have black friends and
yeah,
they don't use the N word. They would never even think about that. And but the truth is there's a lot of us, there's a lot of racism still in this country. And,
yeah.
you know,
And it's just like, but white people are, oh, well, I voted for Obama.
yeah, how can it
Oh,
be
okay.
racist?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Or I have a
Yeah.
black friend. Look,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
like, that's not what does it, folks.
Mm-mm. You got to
That's,
do more than that. You got to,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
That's why that book, White Fragility, is so good.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh,
And it's meant for white people.
and it is meant for white people because the
Mm-hmm.
only way we get out of this is for white people to clean up their shit.
That's right.
Because it is, I mean,
It's our problem.
it's our problem, and we just had an election where there was an extremely competent black woman running against this piece of shit, and 75% of white men voted for Trump, 57% of white women voted for Trump.
Yeah. Even
So,
after January 6th and
mhm,
everything else, they just, God, unbelievable.
yeah.
This is how powerful racism is in this country.
And we're seeing it play out with this,
Hmm.
the World Cup.
Yep. And we're going to continue to see it play out because this is what they get. I mean, honestly, they elected Donald Trump, who is so stupid and so gross, and he's a criminal. I mean, all of these horrible things about him as, as their leader of their white supremacist leader.
Mhm.
Seriously, this is who they think is I don't know, is supposed to be their savior.
Right.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. And I know that, probably MAGA gives two shits about the fact that, people that are coming around because, they're not the globalists. We're the, radical left globalists, right? We're the global cabal. And, so I'm sure that there's a good segment that they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit how horrible the Trump administration is being to these people.
And when they say the globalists, when they
Mm-hmm.
say, yeah, we all know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a whole conspiracy about it's anti-Semitic, first of all, because it's that
Mm-hmm.
whole conspiracy, what's it called, replacement theory, where the Jews are bringing in the
Mm-hmm.
blacks and the browns to replace the white people.
Yeah.
That's actually what that's all about.
Yep. Yep.
Because Donald Trump is the biggest globalist there is.
Of
So is
course.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I mean, in the true sense of the word, not in the way they use it.
Right. Not the way they use it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're just, oh, I can't stand it.
I know.
I can't stand any of them.
So let's play a Lego video.
Let's go ahead and we'll wind it down like we always do with the Lego video. And you know, this is still a work in progress here, so thanks for your patience as we work through, you know, like start and stops and buffering and everything on here. It's, you know, we don't have a lot of hands here. It's just basically me and Anita directing me.
Yeah.
Just directing.
I'm yelling at her.
Yelling at me. Play it
Kicking
faster.
her.
Play it faster. Hurry up. No, just kidding.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it. So anyway, just bear with us. I mean, and you know, it's like we're a couple of, you know, old ladies here, okay? Just trying to do our best, okay?
Please,
all right.
guys, stop.
All right.
Leave us alone.
God, go. Okay, so and please go to our YouTube channel and watch these videos. Please
and smash the button.
Smash the button. Subscribe. Share it. Please, please, please. It helps our algorithm.
We'll get better together. Okay.
We will. We will. We promise. We'll be good. We promise. And then also our Patreon page, please head over there, TRUBLU Politics Podcast, and join up. And, you know, if you can buy us a cup of coffee, that's great. And if you can't, you can't. But we would love to have you over there. It's a great community. And, yeah, as always, we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm kicking you. Can you feel it?
Come on. Now it's not playing.
Oh, no.
It's not playing. And then
Welcome to the farm. No corn, just charts. No roots, just noise. Source? Shh, don't ask. He rolled in clean, cameras flash, green tractors parked like campaign cash. Farmer sat with bills in hand, diesel up, dry dust, tight land. Big sign said, farmers first, and the whole speech hit reverse. They asked for markets, fuel aid. He served one stat, handmade. Said black jobs hit history, best ever, that smells slippery. Then he paused, grin half numb, where the hell did that come from? Crowd went still, bass went flat, even the mic side-eyed that. No source found, still claim the win. That's how the circus learns to spin. Pull one number from the air, spray it gold, call it fair. Charge walked in like not today. 6.6, got bills to pay, down 1 month. Yeah, that's true, record low. Who sold you? One small dip became a crown. That's how fake crops get passed around. Where that stat at? Haystack, haystack. Don't know where it grew, but he'll take that. Where that stat at? Haystack, haystack. Facts in the mud, still he'll claim that. Mystery stat farm, numbers gone wild, smile for the lens, spin like a child. Stat farm, truth got tapped, don't know where it grew, but he'll take that. Then came bigger billboard thunder, 18 trillion magic number, 25 million at the gate. Every digit gained more weight, worst inflation known to man. History said not in my plan. Charts and backers shook their heads, stop raising zombie stats from dead. Media asked what's real here, he pointed at fog, called it clear. Power loves a simple frame, say it loud then own the claim. Farmers needed stable prices, he brought fountains, marble lights, talk big shine from city stones, while feed cost you through farmer bones. No projector cost too much, but giant claims still get a clutch. Funny how the wallet bends when fiction needs expensive friends. In the barn the brick crew checked, magnifying glass on every flex. One note red, clean black ink. Sir, that stat don't do what you think. He slapped gold tape, best there is, glitter on a busted biz. Truth won't clap, don't ask why. Build the number 10 feet high. That ain't math, that's stage direction. That ain't proof, that's crowd infection. That ain't facts, that's brand control. Put a ribbon on a hole. Where that stat at? Haystack, haystack. Don't know where it grew, but he'll take that. Where that stat at? Haystack, haystack. Facts in the mud, still he'll claim that. Mystery stat farm, numbers gone wild, smile for the lens, spin like a child. Stat farm, truth got tapped, don't know where it grew, but he'll take that. Plot twist came in, muddy boots, that stat got lost with no roots. Fans said look, it still went down. Critics said that ain't a crown. One step lower, not the peak. Don't call smoke a winning streak. Don't sell fog as harvest grain. Don't make charts forget their name. Country hall, flags on walls, power says working folks in perfect tone and leaves their questions all alone. Strategic silence, hidden moves, switch the subject, change the groove. When the barn starts smelling fake, mention fountains by the lake. Crowd saw tractors, heard a show, half fact check, half rodeo. Every claim wore cowboy boots, none could prove its family roots. Reality knocked 3 taps low, Spin said sorry not at home. Truth stood freezing by the gate, Spin was inside eating cake. Here's the roast, cold and plain. You can't milk clouds and call it rain. You can't plant air and harvest trust. You can't mint facts out of dust. Farmers need a market plan, not a mystery stat in hand. People need the honest graph, not confetti on broken math. 6.6 is not a throne. Charts don't clap when left alone. Don't know where it came, that's fine. Just don't put it in your headline. But that's the trick, that's the act. Say it first, then fight the fact. By the time truth crawls back, the clip already hit the track. Where that stat at? Haystack, haystack. Don't know where it grew, but he'll take that. Where that stat at? Haystack, haystack. Facts in the mud, still he'll claim that. Mystery stat farm. Numbers gone wild, smile for the lens. Spin like a child. Mystery stat farm. Truth got tagged. Don't know where it grew, but he'll take that. No roots, no hardest, just hay and a headline.